औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बि यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर वतम्मिम बिल खैर रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। Student, let's start our today's topic, that is present continuous tense. Previously, we have discussed about present indefinite tense. Today, we are going to start next tense. First of all, we must know that what is present continuous. Present continuous tense, also known as present progressive, and it is usually describe an action that is currently happen or may happen in the future. Moreover, the present continuous tense is typically used for 4 general cases, and these 4 cases are to describe events that are happening at the current time, to discuss an event that is temporary in nature and will continue into the future but end at a particular time. And third case is to list future plans, and fourth case is to describe a new pattern or a habit. First of all, we will discuss the structure of the present continuous tense. Basically, the present progressive tense is formed by adding ing to the base verb, that is the first form of the verb. If we talk about the type of sentences for the structure of the sentence, then present continuous tense assertive sentences. First, as you know that first always subject will come, then helping verb is or am will come, plus first form of the verb with ing, plus object if there is any. We can explain it with the help of example. He is playing. There is no object but subject, helping verb, first form of the verb plus ing is there. Second example is she is cooking. Both sentences are the examples of present continuous tense assertive sentence. We can also give more example. For example, it is drizzling. I am taking rest now. You are not telling me your address. These all are the example of present continuous assertive. If we talk about the structure, then first subject, main verb plus ing, then object. Where we will use helping verb, how we will use helping verb, is or am. If I is there, subject, then we will use am. We are, you know that we is used for plural. For you, we always use are. Then third person pronoun, he, she, it, or if there is any name, we will use is. Then they or plural of noun, we will use are. Then as you know that first form of the verb plus ing, and at the end object will come. Now for the negative sentence, what will be the structure? Same is the case, subject, then is rm, then not, first form of the verb plus ing, then object. We can explain with the help of examples. He is not playing, she isn't cooking. These all are examples of negative sentences. Now, present continuous tense interrogative. For interrogative, as you know that always the helping verb will come in the start of the sentence. So, is rm will come first, then subject, then first form of the verb plus ing, then if there is any object, it will come, and at the end we will put question mark to represent the interrogative sentence. Example is there, am I annoying you? You know that am helping verb, I subject, annoying verb with ing, then you question mark. If we talk about how to use the present continuous tense, there are some different cases to describe something which is happening at the exact moment of speech. For example, Jim is watching television at the moment. Next, to describe an action that is taking place now but not at the exact moment of speech. His exact time is not telling that where it happened. So John is working in London. Third, to describe an event planned in future. That is the future plan. I'm taking my French class on Tuesday. We don't know that today is today or in the future. That is the future plan. To describe a temporary situation, I am staying with a friend for a few days. To emphasize the frequency of an action, that child is always crying for no good reason. And the last one to describe changing situations. Health is improving by leaps and bounds. Now, if we talk about the recognition of these sentences in Urdu, then they always end with raha hu, raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hain. These all are the recognition for Urdu sentence in present continuous tense. For example, मैं ऑफिस जा रहा हूँ. I am going to office. वो चाय बना रही है. She is making tea. बाहर बारिश हो रही है. It is raining outside. वो फुटबॉल खेल रहे हैं. They are playing football. These all about for the active voice. If we talk about the passive voice, as you know, the structure of the passive sentence, always object will come of the active sentence in the start, then helping verb, then past participle, third form of the verb we use in passive voice, then by subject. If we talk about present continuous tense, then object of the active sentence plus helping verb which we will use in present continuous tense are, is, are, am according to the nature of object. Then being we will add here plus third form of the verb by subject. Example, if in active voice I am reading a story, then we will change into passive voice in such a way a story is. Here we will use is because it is singular. A story is being read by me. The engine is driving the train. The train is being driven by the engine. Here engine is the subject of active sentence. She is singing a song. A song is being sung by her. She will change into her in passive voice. For negative sentence in passive voice, object is RM plus not being third form of verb by subject. She is not writing a story. A story is not being written by her. As I told you before that she will change into her in passive voice. Interrogative is, am, are. Helping verb will come in the start of the sentence plus object plus being plus third form of verb by subject. As you know that in interrogative sentences we always use question mark at the end of the sentence. Are the masons building a house? Is a house is being built by masons. Who is waiting for you? Now, the point is there that in the interrogative sentences, if the active sentence is started with who, question words, then who will change into by whom. By whom are you being waited for? Active, whom are you waiting for? If the active sentence is started with whom, then it will change into who in passive sentence. Who is being waited for by you. If the sentence is started with the question word why, then why will not change, and the passive word will also start with why. Why is he not learning his lessons? In the same way, what will not change in passive voice, it is also the question word, and passive voice also will started with what. Why are his lessons not being learned by him? These are the examples of interrogative sentences. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.